Hello and welcome to Bob's Programming Academy. In this video, we present an enterprise website template for a company built using React 18 with TypeScript, Material UI 5, and Django 4. We will first focus on how to install and set up this enterprise website template. Next, we will show you how you can use Django admin as a content management system and add your own content to this application. Finally, we will also demonstrate how to customize this website so that you can make it your own and apply your own design ideas to this project. We will show you how to change the logo, text, colors, fonts, images, and so on. You can access this portfolio website in our GitHub repository. You can find the link in the description section below. This project is completely free. We are not charging anybody. All you need to do is clone our repository and you will have access to this project. This is what the enterprise website template looks like. At the very top, we have a header with a logo and a menu. Below the logo and menu, we have a hero section with a short description and two buttons. Next, we have the products section. This section is split into two columns. Each product includes a product name, a description, and an image. Next, we have the services section. This section is split into three columns. Each service includes a service name, a description, and an icon. Next, we have the pricing section. In this section, we have three different pricing plans. Each pricing plan includes a plan's name, a price, a currency symbol, and a list of features available in that particular plan. Next, we have the About section. This section is split into three columns. Finally, we have the Contact section. A map in this section is created using React Leaflet. Leaflet is an open-source JavaScript library, and it's a good alternative to Google Maps since it's completely free. This enterprise website template is fully responsive, and it looks great on devices of all sizes. This is what the project looks like on an iPhone 12 Pro. This is an iPad mini. This is what the project looks like on a Nest Hub Max. Let's talk briefly about the tech stack we've selected for this project. For the front-end part of the app, we've selected React and Material UI. React is a free and open-source front-end library for building user interfaces based on UI components. This time, we've decided to use React with TypeScript instead of JavaScript. The headline feature of TypeScript is static typing. For that reason, TypeScript is often described as JavaScript with types. This means that TypeScript includes all the existing JavaScript syntax plus new TypeScript-specific syntax for defining and using types. TypeScript enhances JavaScript, but the result is still JavaScript, and development in a TypeScript project is largely a process of writing JavaScript code. Material UI is an open-source React UI library that we can use to build beautiful, modern, and elegant user interfaces. For the backend part of the application, we've decided to use Django. Django is a free and open-source Python web framework. We have also used Django REST framework, which is a framework for building REST APIs designed to make the CRUD operations easier to develop in Django. With Django, we also get access to a built-in admin interface that provides a visual way to make changes to our data, such as adding, updating, and deleting objects. Django admin can even be used as a content management system similar to WordPress. That way, we can avoid updating the source code of our enterprise website when, for example, we want to add a new product to our product list or edit our contact information. To get access to this project, go to the project's GitHub repository. You can find the link in the description section below. Next, press the Download Zip button to download the code. Once you have downloaded and unzipped the project, open it in Visual Studio Code or some other code editor of your choice. Before we start, make sure that you have all the required prerequisites installed on your machine. The prerequisites for this project are Python, Node.js, and Visual Studio Code. Alternatively, you can use some other code editor. First, create a virtual environment in the backend folder. To create a new virtual environment in Visual Studio Code, navigate to the menu on the top, click Terminal, and then select New Terminal. First, run the command cd backend. Next, run the command python -m venv venv. To use this new Python virtual environment, we have to activate it first. To do that, run the command on Mac source venv/bin/activate. On Windows, venv/scripts/activate. Next, install Python packages listed in the requirements.txt file that are required for the backend part of the app. Pip install -r requirements.txt. Next, run migrations. Migrations are Django's way of propagating changes you make to your models into your database schema. It's a two-step process. First, run the command to create migrations. Python manage.py make migrations. To perform the migration, that is, to actually apply the changes to the underlying database, run the command python manage.py migrate. Django comes with a built-in admin interface, which is a great tool for managing all aspects of a Django project. You will use it here to add data to the database of our enterprise website. To use the Django admin, we first need to create a superuser who can log in. To create a superuser, run the command python manage.py create superuser. Next, type your username, email, and password. Then, retype the password to confirm it. You also need to install all the dependencies required for the frontend part of the application. In Visual Studio Code, navigate to the menu on the top, click Terminal, and then select Split Terminal. In the second terminal window, run the command cd --. This command allows us to go one folder up to our root directory. Next, run the command cd frontend. Finally, run the command npm install. npm is a standard package manager for Node.js. It manages downloads of the dependencies for your project. The npm install command will install all packages required for the frontend part of our portfolio website. Finally, we can run this project and see what it looks like. To run the application, you must have both the backend and the frontend part up and running. In one terminal window, from the backend directory, run python manage.py run server. This command will start the Django development server on your local machine. The Django development server is a lightweight built-in server written in Python. It was created so that you can develop applications rapidly without having to deal with configuring a production server until you're ready for deployment. By default, the server runs on port 8000 on the IP address 127.0.0.1. 127.0.0.1 is the IP address for localhost, which is your local computer. The 8000 at the end tells you that Django is listening at port 8000 on your localhost. In the other terminal window, from the frontend directory, run npm start. This command will start the second development server for the frontend part of the application and load the application in your default web browser. The second server also runs on localhost, but this time on port 3000. Okay, so we can view the application, but there is no data. There is no hero section and there is no footer. The products, services, pricing, about, and contact sections are all empty. To add data to this enterprise website, we will use Django admin. To access Django admin, go to http://127.0.0.1:8000/admin. Sign in using the admin username and password created a few minutes ago. First, we will add data to the hero section. Click the hero link and then click Add Hero. Enter a title and a description you want to have displayed in the hero section of the page. Click the Save button. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the hero section of the enterprise website. Similarly, we need to add data to the products, services, pricing, about, contact, and footer sections. Next, we will add data to the footer section. In Django admin, click the footer link and then click Add Footer. In the copyright input field, enter your name, the name of your business, or some other text you would like to see displayed in the copyright section of the footer. In my case, it's Bob's Programming Academy. The word copyright and the current calendar year will be added automatically. Click the Save button. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the footer section of the enterprise website. Next, we will add data to the products section. In Django admin, click the products link and then click Add Product. In our design, the products section is split into two columns. Let's add the data of 4 products. Enter the name and description of the first product. Next, select an image that shows the product. Click the Save button. Let's add the data of 3 more products. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the products section of the enterprise website. Next, we will add data to the services section. In Django admin, click the services link and then click Add Service. In our design, the services section is split into 3 columns. Let's add the data of 6 services. Enter the title and description of the first service. The front-end part of the application is designed in such a way that we can add here any material icon. To find an icon you want, go to https://funds.google.com/icons. In the drop-down, select Material Icons. Also, make sure that you have the outline option selected. I'm going to search for Inventory. Copy the name of the icon and paste it to the icon input field in the Django admin. Click the Save button. Let's add the data of 5 more services. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the services section of the enterprise website. Next, we will add data to the pricing section. In our design, we have 3 different pricing plans. Each pricing plan includes a plan's name, a price, a currency symbol, and a list of features available in that particular plan. First, we need to add features. In Django admin, click the Features link and then click Add Feature. I will add 6 features. Next, click the Pricing link and then click Add Pricing. Enter the title, price, and currency symbol of the first pricing plan. Next, select features that are included in this plan. Click the Save button. Let's add the data of 2 more pricing plans. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the pricing section of the enterprise website. Next, we'll add data to the About section. In Django admin, click the About link and then click Add About. In our design, the About section is split into 3 columns. Let's add data to the first column in the About section. Enter the value, suffix, and description. The value must be a number, and the suffix that can be the plus sign, the minus sign, or the percent sign, depending on the trend in data that you want to show on the page. For example, to show that this month you've sold 50 products more than the last month, you can set the value to 50 and the suffix to the plus sign. Then, in the description, you can explain what this value indicates. Another example, to show that you have achieved 99% user satisfaction and that the customers love your products and services, you can set the value to 99 and the suffix to the percent sign. Then, in the description, you can explain what this value indicates. Okay, let's add data to the first column in the About section. Add the value, suffix, and description. Click the Save button. Let's add data to the 2 remaining columns of the About section. We refresh the page, and we now have the data in the About section of the Enterprise website. Finally, we will add data to the Contact section. In Django admin, click the Contact link and then click Add Contact. Here we need to add our physical address, email, phone number, and both the latitude and longitude of the location that we want to display on a map in the application. To change what is shown on the map, you can Google the latitude and longitude of your own location. We refresh the page and we now have the data in the Contact section of the Enterprise website. The map correctly shows Dublin, Ireland. You might be wondering how to change the title and subtitle of each section on the page: products, services, pricing, about, and contact. Now we will show you how to do it. To change the title and subtitle of the product section in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Components, Products.tsx. Scroll down to line 60. I will change products to our products. To modify the subtitle of the product section, make changes in line 69. Save the products.tsx file and go to the browser to see the changes in the app. To change the title and subtitle of the services section in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Components, Services.tsx. Make changes in lines 61 and 70. To change the title and subtitle of the pricing section in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Components, Pricing.tsx. Make changes in lines 64 and 73. To change the title and subtitle of the About section in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Components, About.tsx. Make changes in lines 70 and 79. To change the title and subtitle of the Contact section in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Components, Contact.tsx. Make changes in lines 67 and 76. You might be wondering how to change the colors in this Enterprise website. Now we will show you how to do it. As I've mentioned, for the front-end part of this project, we've selected React and Material UI. Material UI is an open-source React UI library that we can use to build beautiful, modern, and elegant user interfaces. One of the most significant aspects of Material UI is theming. Theming helps us to create a global and default style for our applications. In Material UI, the theme specifies elements such as colors, typography, spacing, breakpoints, shadows, and much more. Material UI provides for us default light and dark theme types, so if we don't create our own customized theme, the default values will be applied. This means that every time we use basic Material UI components such as buttons, cards, or typography, whenever we don't override the default theme, the values such as colors and variants are taken from the Material UI's default theme. In this enterprise website, we can use a custom theme to override some elements of the Material UI's default theme configuration. Let's say that you want to change this green color right here and make the logo, buttons, and icons blue instead of green. First, select your new color. To do that, you can use the color picker, for example. I will select this blue color here and copy the RGB values. To change the color in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, theme, theme.ts. In the palette section, replace the main variant of the primary color with the new one you've selected using the color picker. Save the theme.ts file and go to the browser to see the changes in the app. Now the logo, buttons, and icons are blue instead of green. Now we will show you how to change the font in this enterprise website. First, go to https://fonts.google.com and select a font you want to use in the project. I will choose Montserrat. Next, select the font weights you want to use. Next, copy the link and in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, Public, Index.html. Paste the link into the head section. Next, copy the name of the font you've selected and in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, theme, theme.ts. In the typography section, replace the name of the font currently used in the application with the name of the font you've selected and linked in the index.html file. The font currently used is Poppins, and I will replace it with Montserrat. Save the theme.ts file and go to the browser to see the changes in the app. Indeed, the font has been changed. Now we will show you how to change the logo in this enterprise website. Let's say that you want to change the text and icon. To see the file where you have to make changes, in Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, layout, header.tsx. Scroll down to line 57. I will change the text to Bob's website. Next, let's replace the icon. There are many free icon sets and toolkits to choose from. In this project, we use material icons. Go to https://fonts.google.com/icons. I will search for Cyclone. First, we need to import that icon. In Visual Studio Code, in the header.tsx file, at the top, in the import section, type import Cyclone icon from single quote at MUI/icons-material/Cyclone outlined single quote semicolon. Next, scroll down to line 39 and replace storm icon with Cyclone icon. Save the header.tsx file. Remember to repeat the same steps in the Frontend, src, layout, sidebar.tsx file to change the logo displayed in the sidebar, which is available when we view this enterprise website on smaller devices. Okay, let's go to the browser to see the changes in the app. Indeed, the icon has been replaced. Finally, we'll show you how to replace the current logo with an image. In Visual Studio Code, go to Frontend, src, Layout, Header.tsx. First, we must import an image that we want to use as our logo. For the purpose of this demonstration, we've added an image with the React logo to Frontend, src, Assets, Logo. In the header.tsx file, at the top, in the import section, type import logo from single quote /assets /logo /react.png single quote semicolon. Next, scroll down to line 38. Delete the code between lines 38 and 61. Next, add a self-closing image tag. This tag requires the source, alt, width, and height attributes. The source for the image tag will be the react.png file we've just imported. I will set the alt attribute to logo and both the width and height to 50. Save the header.tsx file and go to the browser to see the changes in the app. Indeed, the previous logo has been replaced with a React logo. We hope you've enjoyed this video. You've learned how to set up and customize this enterprise website template for a company. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you can be notified whenever we post something new. It really helps with the algorithm to get our videos out there to more and more people so that we can continue making them. We really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.